So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. It's been about 4 months now since our darling Swag Nation boss, Junior Pope, passed tragically, but it still feels like yesterday. We can still feel that cold chill travel our spine. Despite it's been some months now, some events have made having discussions around him unavoidable. I apologize. It is wrong to assume that everybody knows who Junior Pope is and everybody is in tune with the events surrounding his demise. Every day new people from outside of Africa join us. So it's good we give a very brief recap. John Pope Odowondo was a 39-year-old Nollywood actor. He passed along with 4 other crew members on the 10th of April this year when they drowned in the River Niger on their way back from a movie shoot. He left behind a young widowed wife and 3 little sons. Given the circumstances under which Junior Pope passed, which reeked of carelessness, negligence, and a failure of duty of care, the Honorable Court of Social Media, in its usual fashion, had its swords and daggers in the air, determined to hold anyone, accountable. The first set of soldiers claimed that there was no one more responsible for this tragedy than the deceased people themselves. It is their belief that everybody on that canoe or boat were adults. They should have been able to speak up for themselves, to fend for themselves, to take care of themselves. They should have requested, not requested. They should have demanded for a life jacket before embarking on that trip. And it is their failure to do so that led to the unfortunate events. The next set of gladiators claim that it is the boat operators that should be held accountable. They believe that these people, the operators, the individuals, the company, the families, whoever they are, that are in charge of ferrying people in that huge river should be responsible for providing safety for them while they are on board their facility. They argue that when one enters a taxi, it is the taxi man's responsibility to provide a seatbelt, and when one enters a motorcycle, it is the owner of the motorcycle that has the duty to provide a helmet to the passenger. Same also as one who boards a plane, it is the duty of the airline to provide safety measures, seatbelts, oxygen mask for people on board the plane. And so also is this case in the boats, that it is the boat operatives that should have provided a life jacket. Nobody else, not the producer, not the director, not the production manager, the operators of the boats. At least they should have provided it. Even if it came at an added cost, let there have been proof of provision. Then let it be that the victims refused taking them, but not in a situation where it wasn't provided at all. They should be held accountable. And thirdly, the last set of avengers insist that none other but the producer of that movie, who invited these actors and actresses and crew members to her movie shoot, should be held responsible. Junior Pope and other crew members were in Asaba to shoot the movie The Other Side of Life, which was produced by Adanma. They contend that it was her responsibility to take it upon herself to safeguard and protect the lives of those people who she had brought from their various places of residence and business to her movie set. And that for as long as that production, that movie was concerned, she was acting instead of an employer. She had them in her temporal employment to come and act out that movie for her. And it is her responsibility to ensure both their welfare and their safety. They claimed that she knew quite all right that those people were being ferried without a life jacket. Yet she let it continue under her watch. They believe that she should be held to account. Before we go on with the story, what do you think? Do you really think that it is the passengers that should have protected themselves by insisting on not getting on that boat if they were not provided with a life jacket? Or do you believe that it is the company who ferries these passengers that should have made provision for these life jackets? Or are you with the third school of thought that believes that it is the producer who invited these cast and crew members to that riverine area that should have taken responsibility for their safety and security? What are your thoughts on these arguments? So when this happened, believe me, Adanma Luke came under very intense pressure, very serious backlash. It was as though she was the only one available to be held onto. The victims had gone, the dead cannot account. The boat operators are faceless individuals, local indigents. The internet judge and jury do not know them, do not know where to hold on to them. The only person with a face, an identity, and a name that could be held onto was Adanma Luke, and believe me, all the venom on social media was unleashed on her. The Actors Guild of Nigeria, the body responsible for regulating the affairs of actors, producers, and directors in Nollywood, swung into action and suspended Adanma, barring any actor or actress from working with her in her capacity as a producer. It was crazy. At that time, there was pressure from everywhere, from every quarters, for everybody to take action. Well, after about 3 months, the AGN lifted its suspension on Adanma and certified her free to go ahead with her business, with her production, with her movies, much to the chagrin and annoyance of a lot of people. So many people contend that 3 months was such a short time for Adanma to have been suspended, that the AGN should have suspended her for at least 1 year. What do you think about that? Do you think that the AGN lifted that suspension too soon without regard for the lives that were lost? Or do you think that it didn't do anything wrong? Keeping her suspended for 1 year, what difference would it make? Life has to also move on for her. Drop your thoughts about that down in the comment section. Well, Adanma tried to move on with her life, but the truth is that it is not only the lives of the family members of the victims that had changed. The lives of everyone caught up in the web of that tragedy had also changed. So there came the persistent trolling, insult. Oh my God. If you go to Adanma's page on Instagram, you open the comment section, of course she deletes the comments because they are just too vile, too much. You see people call her a murderer, call her a killer, insult her that she's going to die too, her child is going to die. Oh my God, the insults were overwhelming, even down to her DM. People were sending her private messages, laying eternal curses on her. You know, sometimes when you're not a celebrity, you might think that, oh, it's part of the celebrity life now. It's part of it now. When you're a celebrity, you'll be trolled, you'll be bullied, bad words. Believe me, it is not as easy as you say it. Some people would even say, you have 1,000 good comments. Why must you attend? Why must the bad one hurt you? Don't pay attention. It is not easy to be bullied and trolled and dragged and cursed by strangers on the internet on a daily. I was watching the interview of Jaruma when she was talking about the late Dr. Anu and how that social media trolling led her to depression that made her start taking drugs that eventually killed her. It is not everybody that can handle intense negativity from the media, and now it's as though everybody is in a challenge for who is the meanest. If you go to some comment sections on Instagram, you see needlessly mean comments. Someone puts up a picture of herself on vacation and everybody has something bad to pick about the picture, so it's almost like a drug. So it is not everybody that can stomach such negativity or toxicity, and Adanma Luke sure seems to be one of the people who cannot and have not developed a tough skin to shoulder this backlash. She came out a few days ago, broken down. Oh my God. She said that her business is suffering, that she had to go back to business because she has a baby. She's a single mother. She has a baby to care for. She has the families of these people that passed in the river. She's still responsible for the families that these people left behind. How is she supposed to get the money? She said that she is depressed. The backlash has got into her. She is suicidal. She has hit rock bottom. Oh my God. Let us hear her.
Okay, I don't have much to say. I'm just here to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nigerians. I'm sorry I took away your loved ones from what people are saying. I'm very sad. Like, in as much as I try to be strong, I still don't see myself being strong. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that this had to happen on my set. I'm so sad that they had to come work for me at that particular time. I'm not God. It has been destined to happen. It is meant to happen, but then, why me? I never liked the internet drama and all that, but this whole thing puts me out there. A lot of people has been dragging me. A lot of people have been calling, Ada, don't talk. Ada, let this die, don't talk. I go through a lot. I go through so much. I'm trying to heal, but it's not coming back. We all love JP. We all love other people that also lost their lives. My crew members. I haven't visited Asaba in the past 2 years until that incident. When I wanted to shoot that job, I asked for a better location and they took me there. First time going there, I asked, what's up? Why are they not providing life jackets for us? Because we had to go see the place before we went for the main shooting. Then my PM told me that that is how they do it, that a lot of people have been crossing, that nothing is happening, that they've been shooting there. I wasn't the first person that shot a movie there. They shoot there all the time. I wasn't even filming in the water. It was a means of transportation to the place. It's not like I did it on purpose. It wasn't even my duty, but I'm taking all the blame. I'm carrying all the cross. But please, Nigerians, I'm sorry. It has happened. I've been doing things. I don't even know what depression is until this whole incident happened. I'm gradually losing my life. I'm regretting a lot of things. I don't even know how to call people for job. I don't even know how to. Please, Nigerians, forgive me. Forgive me for employing people for job. Forgive me for... I don't even know what to say, but I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm losing my life. People are even saying I went on vacation. I'm here for business. I traveled to go help myself. I've been indoor doing nothing. And yet still catering for the families that lost their loved ones. Where do you expect me to get all this money from? I need to work. I need to make money. My baby was not... He's not even up to 3 months when this thing happened. You all can't even imagine what I went through. But please, Nigerians, forgive me. Forgive me. I know I can't bring back the dead, but... I'm sorry, please. My my friends are even telling me to come. Just come. Let's take you on a vacation. Let's go. But I couldn't. Because they want me to get my sanity back. They want me to be okay, but it's not coming. Like, I'm not seeing myself doing all that. I've done a lot that is not even there on the gram. I've done a lot that people don't come out to say on social media. But once it comes to Ada did this, they'll want to kill me. I believe that if anything happens to me now, everybody will now rest. I didn't do it on purpose. That location, that particular place, people has been filming there for a very long time. Why it had to happen to me is what I don't know. Every morning I see myself on the prayer altar asking God, why me? Why me? Why me? Please, Nigerians, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the whole world. We all love JP. We all love JP. I'm sorry. Please. And if I know after this video, a lot of people are going to be calling me or asking me, why will you do this? Please don't call me and don't ask me why, because you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm fighting. You don't know how I sleep at night. Please, you have to allow me to handle this my way, please. I'm begging Nigerians, I'm sorry, please.
When this video got out, there were mixed reactions. Some people felt pity. A lot of people actually felt pity for Adanma. They argued that lives have been lost. That is a given. And there is nothing we can do to get those lives back. What shall it profit us to pull down another life and lose an additional life to add to those that are already lost? Will that change anything? Will that bring them back? They argued that Adanma is a nursing mother. Her baby was just 3 months old when that tragedy happened. She was dealing with all the postpartum and all the pressure that comes from dealing with a newborn baby. Then this life-changing, life-denting tragedy was added to it. Her mental health is messed up. It is not like she protected herself, wore a life jacket, and left other people without one. No, it was like a culture. She was dead, so she ferried through that river without wearing a life jacket herself. It's not like she meant to deliberately put those other people at risk. It was just a lackadaisic, nonchalant attitude that they were already used to. Unfortunately, it was en route her movie that tragedy had to happen. They contend that people should give Adanma a break and another chance at life, as pulling her down and coming for her neck will not change anything. But for some people, they described Adanma's outburst as emotional blackmail. They argued that lives were lost. 5 lives. Somebody has to pay for it. That in saner climes, Adanma would have been in jail, in prison, not crying on social media. Something really catastrophic happened, and responsibility must be taken. While the third set of people are somewhat in the middle of these two arguments, they contend that no legal action should be taken, no trolling should be done. All of that are not needed. But in order for Adanma to honor the lives that were lost, she should have just stayed away from social media, stayed away from movie production, stayed away from online presence, not posting videos of herself traveling and advertising clothes and doing her thing. They contend that is an insult. That shows insensitivity. That doesn't show empathy. And that in the meantime, she should just vacate the social media scenes and give the families of those lives that were lost some time to recover from the shock. What do you think about these 3 positions? Do you believe that Adanma should stay away from Nollywood production? All of that. What do you think about this discussion? Are you of the school of thought that Adanma should resign from Nollywood permanently? Or do you think that she should not? That is her business. That's all she knows. How is she going to feed herself? How is she going to sustain her family? Do you think that legal charges should be pressed against her? Do you think that she has any case to answer in courts? Or do you think that this whole matter should just be allowed to go to rest? Let everybody move on while we pray for the souls of the deceased people to rest in peace. Let the trolling, let the insults, let all of that stop. Do let us know what you think. down in the comment section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now,